let's see what we're doing. Well, back here with the Lizards out of Tears of the Kingdom, where last time we had an awesome, dope-ass, like, tower defense battle for Gerudo Town that went on. I wonder if all the chapters are going to be like that, or if it's going to be a little different from each one. Because in Breath of the Wild, the task you have to undertake to get to each divine beast is a little different from each one. From one to one, anyway. I don't know how best to say it. From one area to the other. Nevertheless, last time was awesome. Riju didn't die, thankfully, and none of the guards did, apparently, which is I'm very thankful for. Though I think everyone except Riju was hard-coded to survive, and Riju, if she died, I think it would probably have constituted a game over. And Riju said to meet her in the mural down in the town, which I was under the impression we weren't allowed in, but maybe they'll make a special exception for us here. We are about to find out. It would be nice if they did, because I don't really like all this sneaking around with respect to our friends. Even if it is to get around a cultural taboo. Hello, Riza. You fought well against the Gibdos. I'm glad you're all right. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a Vo, to be injured. I hope that would go without saying. You may pass through here. Get some rest and recover us after such a fierce battle. Thank you. Do I have to, like, close my eyes or something? I don't want to, like, you know, mess things up. It's a Vo! Your skills are very impressive. That must be why our chief accepted you. She knew how helpful you'd be. She may still be young, but our chief is extraordinary, isn't she? Sure is. I wish I was as cool as her when I was in the vague age range of 15 to 20. Hello. Where did the owner... Oh! You're the chief's guest. So this is a Vo. His ears look to be about around the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the first Vo I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Why was I doing that? Because I make accessories, and the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for a Vo. So if you give me the chance, I'll put everything I've got into making some really great ones for you. If the shop's owner were here, she probably could have made you all sorts of things. But she went out to look for potential adornments and hasn't come back since. She was in such high spirits, too, gushing about all the treasure she'd found around the Taruma Dunes. It's a dangerous place, though. Molduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Likewise. The missing owner. We'll definitely have all tons of time to take down side quests after we're dealt with the main quest here. I imagine if we get rid of all the stuff that's going on here, we'll maybe even lift the sandstorm and have a chance at being able to see. So it'll be easier to do some of the side quests in this area after that, anyway. Anyway, did you need something? The owner may not be here, but I'll do what I can. Buy from me accessories the owner. Ciao. Come back soon. We're the only place in the whole world that makes accessories. I'm not sure that's accurate, but maybe in this game anyway. Ooh, I'm totally broke, but these would be really nice. And they look cool, too. It's a Vo! Hi. Why did you run up to me and then cover your eyes? Hey! So, you're a special Vo, aren't you? Otherwise, the soldiers would be arresting you right now. Basically, yeah. So, why are you special? I'm friends with your leader. Hey, Dahlia. Better not be speaking to that Vo. Didn't Mrs. Shy teach you the first rule about Vo? For young Vi, speaking with a Vo will only invite misfortune. I'm not talking to the Vo. I'm just talking. I can't even see, so it's not my fault who comes walking by. Ugh. Doesn't make any sense. Listen up, Vo. You shouldn't go poking your nose into Gerudo life. You're free to come and go as you wish, but don't disrupt the peace of our town. Sorry, I was just trying to be friendly. Why is this Vo trying to talk to me? There's only one thing to do. And that's to pretend not to notice him. This is going to keep happening to me. I better hurry and get to class. Sorry. Some people felt like talking to me, so I wasn't sure if... What? What do you want? I'm busy right now, okay? I need to make sure the Vo of my dreams hears my feelings for him. But how can I properly focus the positive energy or put the bottles in the water while this guy's loitering around? Get out of here! Scram! Sorry. Distractions. Ooh! You guys have items. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Ooh, these are some mushrooms I haven't even seen in this game. Let's see about photographing. I got all of these three, but I don't have the razor shroom or the iron shroom. So let's give a bit of a... don't worry, this doesn't do anything, this tablet. It's just, I'm just holding it out here because I'm looking at what's written on it, which is nothing. Don't worry about it, bye. So is it like Breath of the Wild where there's genuinely just one of each of these items here, or can you sell me multiple? So you're the Vo the chief has given special permission to? Why would the chief make a special exception for you? I wonder. Ooh, but I love a good mystery. In any case, if you're planning to help the chief, you gotta keep your energy up. The mushrooms are perfect for that. Do you have any idea how common they are and how many nutrients they contain? You should buy some. Either eat right now or to save for later. One's 20 rupees. What do you think? Pretty good price? Yes. Thank you. So, eat right so you can grow into a fine Vo. Thank you. Ooh, razor shroom. We haven't found many items in this game that were just straight attack or straight defense. So, yeah, I'll definitely grab these two. Thank you. Well, thanks to you, I'll have to restock now, won't I? Sorry. I can go for some rice too. Slash, do I have a picture of that? You can't. Hey, you recently arrived, right? Does that mean the sand shroud is finally tied down? I don't actually know about that. I didn't stop to look. I don't imagine so. Oh, hang on. Now that I really look, I can see all the sand covering your clothes. What was I thinking? If the sand shroud really was gone, I doubt everyone would be still hanging around. Sorry. I asked you a question, then immediately went on my own little journey there. Ever since the sand shroud started, I haven't been able to see my husband. It's left me a little frazzled. That's 12 rupees, you know? Does that sound okay to you? Okay! Cheers. If you want to do some cooking, you can use the pot in the shared kitchen. It's at the end of the path with the palm trees. Oh, I would love that. Thank you. Perda? Isn't that the name of the person who was, who was in that, like, boxed up in that house? It was one of the two people who was boxed up in that house who was like, I fortified it with a crate. Oh. This is the jail. Even though you have special permission to be in Gerudo Town, I still won't let you past this point. Really, the only way into jail is to break our rules. Vo are normally not allowed inside our town. The one in jail broke that rule, so he's locked up. And even though you have permission to be here, if you break the rules, you'll join him in jail. I don't think I really want that. Oh, I can push this box around. I mean, I suppose they're telling me I could get in there and talk to this person if I got into the jail, but I'd rather find a way to ascend so that I'm sneakily breaking the rules and not just openly defying them after they gave me special permission to be in here, because that seems like such a jerk move. Oh, is this the canteen? I might be old enough to drink now, depending on how old I'm supposed to be in this game.
Zach. Oh, you must be the Vo everyone's been talking about. Now, normally I wouldn't have anything for youngsters like you, but I've heard the new Vi is going to be coming to town sometime soon. That news sparked a fire in me. I came up with a special version of my signature drink. It's one everybody, from Vevi to Vaba, can enjoy. However, I can't get my hands on what I need to make it while stuck in here. And I don't want to forget the recipe. When is this sand shroud gonna clear up anyway?
Special ingredient, you say?
Well, it's not like we can welcome a new Vi to town when this sand shroud is covering everything anyway.
Oh, a new Vi as in, like, someone's gonna have a kid. Is that what you're saying?
Ugh, and I worked up so hard to come up with a special version.
I guess you'll tell me that later. Another one of those weird orbs is here. So you know that Vo has been locked up in jail? Oh yeah, the one that used the sand shroud to try to sneak into town. What about him? A little while ago, I went to grab something from that shelf over there, and while I was standing there, I swear I heard someone say Aklet. Huh? Hey, I've heard Aklet before. I think that's the name of Perda's Vevi. Kid, maybe? Is what Vevi means? You know, the jail is just on the other side of that wall. The wall behind the shelf, I mean. I've been wondering if it's baby's Perda's hub has been locked up in there. That's kind of what I imagined, given that he was saying Perda to himself. If that was the case, Perda would have realized it by now, though, wouldn't she? Well, she's not here, isn't she? She's holed up in that house. She's working at the Gerudo Secret Club, so she's not in the shelter. That's why she hasn't heard. I actually never got into that secret club when I was in Breath of the Wild. You were supposed to, like, listen into one of the walls, I think, that was hollow, but I tried, like, everything else. I tried listening in from the ceiling and, like, a low wall, and it didn't work, and I was like, I guess that's not how you're supposed to do it. Maybe that's why she hasn't heard. Most everyone has been avoiding eye contact with this foe, including me. Me or the one in the jail? Oh, there's even a little, like, hole here. Hang on. Maybe I shouldn't just smash this. Can I pick it up from here so I can set it beside it? Please don't fall. No! Okay. I don't really know what going here will get me. Oh, can I ascend up through here to get into the prison without breaking the rules? That would be something I'd like to do. Okay. Now I can ascend up again to get out if I need be. What? How long have you been in here? Wait, I recognize you. I've seen you walking around out there. I don't understand. You're a man, but they let you just come and go wherever you like? It's no secret that Gerudo rigidly enforced their law that forbids men from entering the town. So, how come you're able to just walk around here without causing a fuss? I mean, I barely crossed the threshold between town and desert, and they threw me in jail faster than I could say, no, wait, not jail. Didn't even give me a chance to explain anything at all. I just wanted to see the faces of my wife Perda and our daughter Aklet. So that is what that means. If Vevi either means kid or just daughter. But, and I'm only telling you this because you seem like the trustworthy sort, I've actually seen my daughter a few times, so on average I'm more happy than upset. Even though they have me in this jail, I do see her occasionally. However, I haven't seen my wife even once. I know she was planning to work at a clothing store in Gerudo Town, but that's all I've got. I'm sure my daughter could tell me more, but I haven't been able to talk to her yet. Perda, Aklet, and we'll be together again soon. Right, so we gotta go, it's weird it didn't give me a side quest for that. But for that, for that whole thing. We got it. Oh, I didn't just come out of the floor, don't mind me. We got to go open that thing where they were all... There's a crate open in front of the thing, but like I said, I'm going to save most of the side quests for a bit, because we got some story stuff to do. Is that the light dragon still flying around up there? A vaguely comforting presence, or whatever they said. Right, let's go find that cooking pot, and then Riju. Hi, don't ask how I left without passing you again. Thank you! Oh, that's cool, they do it with water, I only just noticed that. It's like one of those things you find in like a koi pond or whatever. Ooh, there are arrows over there. How much they be costing, and such. Hell yeah.
Vasak. I sell arrows and I sell choo-choo jelly. What do you think? Pretty sensible combination, right?
Okay, how many do you want? All of them. If you want to buy more, get on with it. I'm alright, thanks. Your kids look asleep.
Makure, you can't follow me. You're not old enough for class.
Oh, this must be the class. Oh yeah, they've relocated and everything. They're just drawing on a wall now. This is the class where they learn about Vo, right? What's with the mannequins? Or are these dummies they practice with? They got some mad faces on them. Am I disrupting class? Oh, you're that special Vo the guard was talking about. My name is Ashai. I'm in charge of teaching the Vo and You class of the Gerudo. Have you set your heart on someone special? I have! You don't hold back anything, do you? Most I value honesty in a Vo. It's a good trait for you to have. You're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you're interested. Vo aren't normally allowed in town, so it would be a rare treat for the class if you showed up. Maybe you could come by in the evening? That class is for the older Gerudo. The daytime class is for the younger students. I don't think they're quite ready to meet a Vo. Yes, that probably would be pretty startling. Oh yeah, there's that pond from the first game. It's somewhere around... Well, I don't have the map, but it shows water, so maybe I'd be able to see it anyway. It's somewhere right around down here, isn't it? Could have sworn it was right around this sort of southern peninsula here. Well, perhaps it doesn't show up on this map. But it's at the top of a mountain, and you go there and to meet your true love, or so they say. Is it the evening now? Well, it's 11:50 p.m. Is that evening enough? Count me in! This sounds like fun, even though I should be going and doing the story quest like I said. This sounds like it'll be funny now. Okay, everyone, pay attention. Today we're going to have a very special lesson. We have a Vo here with us. Just try to relax and be your regular, normal selves when you're talking to him. All right. Nolly, I know you can do this. This is going to be really silly, isn't it? Teacher, I can't. I can't look directly at his face. That's okay. We can stop here for now. I'll have to do something about that fear eventually. But I think once you muster the courage to face a foe, even just one time, your fear will wash away forever. Sorry I scared you. I'm sorry. I imagine that was a bit unexpected, wasn't it? No, that's more or less what I expected, actually. You see, she's never seen a Vo in person. She's only seen them in the drawings or in recreations like the Vo dummies. I suspect if you hid your face, it would be easier. It's probably just too early to make eye contact while chatting. I hope you aren't feeling discouraged, though. It would be wonderful if you visited class again. Sorry for taking the time today. So I've got to find a mask before that's an option. And I don't have much armor that would help me with that at the moment anyway. Sorry about that. Next time I'll find a better way to hide my face. Ooh, are you the sand seal trainer? Fairly, yes, that name sounds familiar. Sava! I guess it is true. I'd heard the guards talking about it, but I still didn't believe a Vo was actually here. I'm impressed. Made it all the way here, through the sand shroud. Oh, did you rent a sand seal to get here? No. What? But if you didn't rent one... No, he couldn't have found a wild one. The sand shroud's made it impossible to track it down. I just walked. Got eaten by a Moldugo a few times. Somebody walked? That's even harder to believe than him finding a wild sand seal. Oh, you Vo. Are all of you such pranksters? You obviously must have rented one from the shop near the entrance to the desert. It's the only answer that makes sense. Sucks over your business. My mom and I are in the business of training sand seals and renting them out to folks. The sand shroud has made it far too dangerous to go above ground right now, so my shop is temporarily closed. But if you've got questions about sand seals, I'd be happy to answer them. Gotcha. Thanks. Are either of you Patricia, and does Patricia have a separate entry? I can't remember. You must be Frelly's mom then. So long as the sand shroud is around, we can't run out any sand seals. At this rate, my job might evaporate. I should start looking into becoming an attendant to Lady Riju's beloved sand seal, Patricia. Right now, Pat is looking after Patricia, but she's a soldier too, so I wouldn't be shocked if she had to help with all the strange monsters. So I'm serious about changing jobs. Maybe this is my chance. My. You have to worry about stuff like that even during a time of crisis like this. That's really unfortunate. Slash, do I have these in my book yet? Oh no, sorry for taking a picture of your children accidentally. It's really imperative that I have these in the book. We gotta find a better picture for them post-haste. Doink, 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 doink. Right. Is this where Riju is? Oh yeah, she's looking at the mural over there. They said there was a cooking pot at the end of the path with palm trees, though, which I guess is this one. So I must have missed it. It's on the left here, maybe?
Hey!
Hey, welcome. Wait, a man? You must be that man. Vo, that everyone's talking about. It's so unusual to see a man here. So you really did get special permission to be in here, huh? All the same, you should still be on your best behavior. You wouldn't want to end up thrown out or thrown in jail. That's what normally happens when men come in here. Well, how do they get in without being permitted in anyway? Like what happened to that guy over there. But I don't think you have anything to worry about as long as you behave. Anyway, this is important. Since you've been allowed in town, you absolutely have to try the spa plan at Hotel Oasis. I don't know, that sounds like I'd be pushing my luck a bit. The owner of the place, Roma, has a special technique that is all the rage. Originally, I was just another customer coming here to relax, but I got hooked, and now I work here as an assistant. The spa plan that Olu offers is reasonably priced and a good option, too. But, well, just keep in mind that it's discounted for a reason. I don't think the results are guaranteed. Interesting. For those freezing nights, so it like bolsters your cold resistance and maybe extends your heart and stuff. Oh, here's the pot. Do you have a torch around here so I don't have to just like smash a flint in your kitchen? I guess not. Sorry about that. No one be scared, please. Thank you. Right, because we are definitely low on food. So let me just make up a bunch of stuff here. Bitter powder makes them inedible. How inedible? That sounds like a challenge to me. Not that inedible. I'll eat one right now. No, I get what you were saying. Boost your defense. That's fun. Tireless frogs. Let's make a whole bunch of these. Let's just use some monster, but we have a lot of like key swings because what we're really interested in here is not the amount by extends by, but holy crap! It critted and does 7 hearts now. That's awesome. Not the amount it extends by, but the fact that it refills them to full. I want to see if I can listen out for some of the songs he hums in this game. He hums them a lot quieter than the noise of the stuff cooking, but. He went. I think he was starting to sing the Ocarina Time field theme. Oh, that's so cute. A stealth one, why not? What does this one let you do? Lets you glow. Well, I'm not too worried about that for the moment. Let's do 3 of those and then just 2 like stones, why don't we? He just went. I'm not sure I recognize that one. Maybe it's there are I do have a lot of Zelda blind spots. I claim to be a big Zelda fan, but a lot of the 2D top-down ones I have not played. I've played a fair bit of the first one, some of the second one. I beat Link to the Past. I haven't played like any of the Game Boy ones. So Link's Awakening and Oracle of Seasons and Ages I haven't played, and the original 4 Swords. I have played Ocarina, most of Majora. I played Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, 4 Swords Adventures. I hadn't played A Link Between Worlds. I haven't played Triforce Heroes or any other big ones I'm missing. Oh, Minish Cap. I haven't played Minish Cap. All kinds of games we'll play on the channel at some point. Anyway, all that to say, it's not surprising that there are a few tunes that he's humming that I don't recognize. Ooh, let's just make up 5 Mighty Bananas for maximum attack power because we don't have many of those in this game yet. I wasn't listening to what he was humming. Sorry. I was talking over it. I think they made the super strength items a little more rare, perhaps. We've got some rice now. Let's make a rice ball somehow. Shall we do... Oh, we've got some butter, so we can make like a rice mushroom pilaf, couldn't we? Rice, butter... And let's throw a mushroom in there. Sky shroom, why not? Let's see. It might just make some buttery rice balls. I didn't catch it again. Sorry, I was talking over again. Mushroom rice balls! Oh, yummy. Let's just make some warm milk with some nuts roasted into it. Mmm. He just said, I think he was just going, he just went, So I think he was just humming the start of the main theme. Oh, unless he was doing like the theme that plays when you pick up a Triforce in the first game. Because it's like dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Like it's a little different than the main theme. Yummy, yummy. Oh, let's make up some meat, why don't we? Meat and mushroom. Some speedy mix here. Yum. And actually, let's just do 5 mushrooms here. Get a big speedy mushroom mix. Yum yummers. Sundelions. Oh yes, this would probably be a good idea. Should we just roast up all 4 and then throw in Hylian shroom? Let's do it. I didn't hear it because the crit music started playing. Sunny Steam mushrooms. Oh, they do way more hearts ungloomed than I imagined. Oh, I shouldn't have done them all up at once like that. Too late. Let's just make up some little stamina things. I'm gonna throw some meat in there, why don't you? Let's see if it does a few more hearts as well. Now that we actually have a capacity for that in this game. Brum. Oh right, I gotta be listening for music. Can we make an omelet and berries? What does that do? I'm curious. Yeah, I don't recognize what he's singing there. I thought maybe if I sung it, I'd remember. Is that Skyward Sword, maybe? No, I don't think so. Just an omelet with a berry in it. Delightful. Oh, let's make up some honey candies. Yep. Still don't recognize it. Nope. Brum. Yummy. What do these ones do? Speed boost. And you also speed boost? Let's make a little speed boost elixir then. Throw a tooth and some jelly in there, why don't we? Sorry, I know I did say I wanted to get going with Riju, and I will before this episode's out, but clearly, I am actually quite enthralled by all the stuff that's going on here. I do want to just do a little bit of the odd side thing here. In particular, I want to go find that room that was boxed in with the crate, because I am worried about the fact that it didn't show it didn't give us a side quest for it, so I'll probably forget, is what I'm saying. Let's just stew up one tomato here. Was he just doing Zelda's Lullaby there? Sorry, I keep forgetting to listen. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Can you eat a pine cone? I imagine not. Is there butter on the shelf over there? Rock hard food. That's exactly what that is. Or unless it's cheese. We found that the nuts do a lot of health in this game, right? Once they're cooked. So, this ought to be good. That's just the tune that he sings in The Breath of the Wild. It's the normal little humming. Oh, not as much as I thought. Maybe they only enhance when you cook them up with some meat, like so. This is some of that wolf we got earlier today. Delightful. Let's make an elixir with some Gibdo guts here, just see what we can... never mind, we don't have any critters. Why not? Let's make one big electric protection thing, even though I don't usually find that we run into a whole lot of big lightning enemies all at once. To warrant it. Electro-steamed mushrooms. Delightful. And these herbs give 1 heart per, so doing 5 will give you like 5 or 10 hearts. Yeah, 10 hearts. Of the 7 we can carry, so that was a bit overkill, I guess, but let's do 2 of these with 3 of these mushrooms. So we make a little bit of a glowing thing. Because it might be helpful in upcoming here. Since we got a whole bunch of these, let's just make 5 of them up. Lovely. Should we roast up a golden apple with 1 apple and 1 berry and just make a little fruit mix here? Oh, with some hydromelon. And a palm fruit in the end. Big fruity mix. And it's a crit! Hello! Chili copious simmered fruit. Oh, marvelous. So does it become copious when you mix multiple different kinds of meat together, fruit together? And is it the same for the meat? Oh, does that mean the mushroom would be the same as well if I did 1, 2, 3, 4? Does it become copious, or is it only copious when you do 5? Mighty mushroom skewer must be have to do 5 then. Although you'd think I would have gotten it with the glowing ones I just made. Maybe it does have to be different types. Oh yeah, must do, because I just did 5 apples and it didn't do it. Let's make a different 2 different nuts up together. Sauteed nuts, lovely. I'm curious here, if I mix a bunch of the different, like, element fruits together. Oh, I've only got 4 different kinds. Mix them together with an apple, is that just copious fruit it gives us? Yeah. The flavors of this various fruits in this dish, this simmered dish exist in perfect harmony. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we've got more stamina stuff here. Let's just make these up individually as before. With some meat and eggs now and again, just to make them more health. Energizing steamed meat. Oh, that was new. Energizing omelet. Lovely. So wait, why is it this one became steamed meat? Because that's a different recipe in the book. It's just because I cooked it with an herb, I guess. Yeah, let's put some garlic in our some like leeks or whatever this is supposed to be in our milk. That'll be a good culinary experience. Energizing milk, hell yeah. Let's increase some cold resistance with a bit of you and you and you. Bonk. Spicy seed into mushrooms. Oh, we do have some critters. I just was sorting it wrong before. Sorry. There's not too many of the same type or anything like that. And some glowing cave fish here. That would be yummy. Let's make up a few more apple mixes and we'll be ready to go because we've got tons of apples. Ooh, crit for 8 hearts. Ah, screw it. We'll make 2 herbs, 2 carrots, 1 egg. Nice little energizing omelet. Or swift moving omelet. Hastily fried wild greens. Egg fried, no less. Very good, that'll carry us. We've got a lot of food now. Ah, screw it. If I'm hanging around in Gerudo Town, let's go for this boss treatment so I can heal ourselves without using any of that food we just made. Vazak! You're the chief's guest, right? Since it's a special occasion, would you like to try my spa plan? I used to run a shop on the surface, but what with the sand trout and then those monsters appearing, the guards told me to evacuate. I had 6 months worth of reservations booked, but obviously those haven't been happening. I'm a bit out of practice. But good news for you, I guess. You can rest or you can take advantage of the spa plan without having to wait. How about it? Do you want to rest here? Standard stay is 20 rupees and the spa plan's 50. Let's give it a try, why not? Spa plan it is. I'm so excited to get to work. Oh, and of course you can choose when you'd like your wake-up call to be. What were you thinking? It's 2 a.m. I'll wake up at the end of this day, I think, when it's cold again. Savor! Does that mean let's go? Whew, look at all these scars. You must have fought a lot in your life. Don't worry, I'll help your tired body recover. Are you using butter on your hands? Is that why the butter was lying there? Well, it sounded very restful from the musical cue. It's taking an awfully long time to load. Please tell me it didn't crash. Oh, thank God. Ooh, extended hearts and stamina. Are you more rested and revitalized? Come back whenever you feel tired. Thank you so much. Okali dokali. I've cooked some stuff. I've got some side quests. Let's go do, see if we can find this, oh my God, I can climb on this while it's moving. My hands. Let's see if we can go find this person who's locked up in their house. Oh, maybe the sand shroud has lifted a bit. Or maybe it's just a little lighter around this town. Since the town is more or less secured, we'll see if we can find that person locked in the house with the crate over it, and then we'll go talk to Riju and hopefully get some more work done on this. Sorry, this did end up turning it into basically just a go around Gerudo Town and chat to people episodes. This is the place. So somewhere around there's an exit sealed with a crate, apparently. I better have my ultra hand out, just so I can move such things aside. Although they said it's a clothing store, so this isn't the one you can pop up through under the ground with, because we saw there was a clothing store that was like that, right? I thought that was more actually closer to in the Gerudo Town proper area, but I might have been wrong. I can't move any of the crates around here. Let's head back underground here and see if maybe we can pop up from the ground. I'll pop up underground in this place. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Hang on. There was another hole we just saw over there though, so let's hop into that. Watch me accidentally waste out my extra stamina in a minute here just by forgetting that I have it and jumping a whole lot. Hi?
Shh, not so loud. I can hear voices. They're coming from below. Something about a secret. Could this be the reason the ghosts haven't moved on? Is it a secret about those monsters that doubtlessly killed them?
You know you're not allowed to be here, right? Oh no, that's special circumstances. All the men are allowed to be here, right? So this is an interesting hole. We did actually make it as far as this one before, didn't we? Oh, but it does go to the side here a bit. So how about us ending right here? Will this do it? End up out here. Yeah. But just to the left of here, so maybe we are meant to just follow this path along a bit. Oh, wait a moment. We were already here, weren't we? It's organized just so that it's hard to get into these places. That there is the door that they were talking behind. So surely it's like, if we were to get into it, we have to go a bit left from here. Oh no, okay. So when we got in here, and saw all this. This is that store. So it's not actually part of the sanctuary, so we would have been allowed here probably back then as well. Excuse me.
Client list check, products check.
Avo! But the door is blocked. How did you... never mind. It's our rule not to pry into the business of our customers. You're welcome in our shop, no matter how you manage to make it inside. This is the Gerudo Secret Club, the only shop in town that sells clothing designed with Vo in mind. Considering Vo aren't allowed in town, I'm sure you can understand why the shop is a secret. Anyway, that's how we run our business. We're not concerned with who you are. Oh, I just remembered that I forgot to actually unlock the shrine that was over at Karakara Bazaar. We'll make it over there sometime. As an outcast myself, I appreciate your business. Outcast? But also, I forget which of you, but one of your husbands... No, Purah does. Purah, that must be you then. Your husband is in jail.
Masak.
I was not expecting a Vo to suddenly appear right before my eyes. It made me jump out of my skin. I should thank you, though. I had a kick in my back, but the shock of your arrival seems to have fixed it. Oh. That's what a hero does. My husband is highly in Vo, too. Imagine if he'd been the one suddenly appearing. But obviously he isn't allowed into town. Since it's customary for Gerudo to return to town at a certain age, our good daughter and I moved back here. I warned my husband several times that Vo were not allowed inside the town and were sometimes jailed, but... Well, he insisted on traveling with us all the way here, and I saw him eyeing the town walls when we parted ways. Robin, I wonder what you're up to right now. Anyway, once you're done shopping, you better get out of town before any of the guards catch you. Your husband is in jail. Sorry, I forgot an important rule of the secret club. Everyone's business there is their own. You'll be safe from all the guards here, so feel free to take all the time you need to look at the things we sell. Okay, but your husband's in jail.
Savsaba. Elsewhere it might be Savoto or Savak, but here it's always Savsaba. With the town so quiet right now, even I was beginning to feel a bit lonely. I normally enjoy some time alone, but having someone nearby lately has brought a little peace of mind. I wasn't sure for a while if I wanted to hire Purah, but now I feel like I couldn't get by without her.
What is this place? This is the Gerudo Secret Club, a secret place that sells clothing designed with Vo in mind. We make it a rule not to pry into our customers' business, but that rule goes both ways. Please don't ask anything more about this shop. Gotcha. You say goodbye, but it's dangerous outside, so we blocked the door. It's for our own safety. I don't know how you managed to find your way in here, but unless you can somehow magically pass through solid objects, it's going to be a bit more difficult to leave. Well, that's fine. Snow boots and sand boots. Gotcha. So they're way expensive, but that'll be good to know to come back here. Does it vote Spalder? Does it vote trousers? Right. Thanks for your hospitality. I guess we're... The reason we're not, able to... there was no side quest is because, this doesn't appear to be anything we can actually help with. Interesting. They actually reacted to me popping out of the ground, but there was no further dialogue from it. Maybe now that I've seen that, I can go tell Wobbin that his wife is hanging around? Or maybe that's just a comedy thing of like, he didn't follow the rules, haha. He's in jail. It'd be kind of a shame if so. I should not climb on that while it's going into the wall. Must be nice to be able to come and go as you please. Meanwhile, I'm just in this cell. It isn't all bad though. I'm able to see my daughter Auklet every day. From a distance anyway. But I haven't seen Purah at all. It's been a little tough on the old spirit. Yeah, oh, Auklet knows something if I can only speak to her. No one likes being a loud, annoying prisoner. Ah, I see. Still, while I am curious, as long as they're both happy and healthy, I'm happy too. What? Purah's working at a place called the Gerudo Secret Club? And she's wearing it. Oh, that's what the clothing store is called. What an unusual name. Well, I'm happy to hear she's doing well. What did you think it was? She must be working so hard to support Auklet up there at that shop. That's it. I can do my part by watching over Auklet while she's away. I'll just have to be from inside the cell. Aw. I'm sorry to hear it's that way. Maybe if I spoke to Auklet, then she'd know of a way to get him out of jail, but... till such a time. Let's go speak to Riju now. Nice to see that the town is sort of reverting to its former relaxedness now, though. And the mood's a little less spooky up here. I'd bet just set this back here. I'm gonna have a hard time putting it in there, aren't I? Sorry, the best way to do this would be with Ultra Hand. Not that. Spoko Spear. I only just noticed what that was called. Sorry, don't mind the levitation. I'm not trying to cause a ruckus. I'm just trying to set things how they were. I apologize. Another one of those orbs. Look at that. Oh, you've got a quest for me. 4 Stelae left. Sava. Oh, you must be that Vo that everyone is talking about. Say, are Hallie and Vo interested in archaeology? Now and again. Oh, you've got glasses really low down on your face. I only just noticed that. I've got a friend who's super interested in though. Although she's a bi. Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, no, the glasses totally check out. After much work, I've finally deciphered these Stelae. Do you want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Sure? If you insist. First up, the stela over there, on the left. Oh, these must be for a shrine or something. It says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on 6 Stelae. I don't know if I'm saying that right, by the way. I've never heard this word in my life. I guess it's Stela, maybe? Let me look it up. It's an anagram of slate, so I suppose it's the same thing as a slate, basically. Archaeology. An upright stone slab or column typically bearing a commemorative inscription or relief design, often serving as a gravestone. There you go. And how's it pronounced? Stela. As for the Stela over there, on the right, it says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, and 8th channels and guides the power of these 7. I doubt you know this being a Hylian Vo, but we Gerudo have believed in these heroines for a long, long time. They are said to have protected and guided our people in times past. Unfortunately, I found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue that for revering all 7 as a collective, and others for worshipping each one as an individual. Certain rabble-rousing contrarians even claim there were not 7, but 1. Or 8. If there is one thing scholars love, it is arguing with each other. I suppose you're right about that. But these Stelae definitely support the theory of 8. An incredible discovery, isn't it? I could stop here and rightly say that I changed the face of archaeology. But if I found the other 4 Stelae, who knows what else I might learn about the heroines? I wonder too about this orb that I found while searching for the Stelae. Is it connected somehow? If I gave a presentation on all this, I'd be the star of the Archaeology Society. But I have not been able to find any Stelae besides these 2. Since there's nothing like them on the surface, the others must be underground somewhere. I wish I could see the text inscribed on those Stelae. Even just a picture would serve my purposes. Ah, right. So perhaps they're telling me that they're in the depths below this place. Here's here's the orb, and we found 2 similar orbs earlier, right? Around the town. Anyhow, Riju, I'm gonna talk to the people who are hanging around your little whatever this part of the base is supposed to be. Then I'll talk to you.
I hear you took part in the effort to repel those Gibdo things that were attacking the town, Saxo. But it's not over yet, is it? There's been talk of the new training regimen getting started again once the Sandshroud clears up. I need to come up with something to help revitalize our noble guards. A training regimen? I've only heard about it secondhand, but the guards have been training hard to improve their desert mobility. You see, some time ago, right when Lady Riju had become chief, Gerudo Town faced a major crisis. After it was resolved, Lady Riju swore that our military forces would be prepared to face any new threats that came along.
You know, I had a thought, although it doesn't make sense with the fact that Riju knows us, but the fact that no one else knows that we were involved with the... Oh, well, I guess it would make sense that no one knew we were involved with this one because we were masquerading as a woman at that time. But there's the odd thing where it feels like people don't actually know that we were involved with all the Divine Beast stuff, and I wondered if maybe all the time travel in this game had messed with it so that people didn't remember or something. Anyway,
after it was resolved, Lady Riju swore that our military forces would be prepared to face any new threats that came along. Unfortunately, that was a tougher task than anyone thought. Luckily, Lady Riju's close friend Princess Zelda came to visit. The princess suggested that the Gerudo learn to be more in touch with the desert itself. This inspired Lady Riju, and she proposed a new training regimen. At least that's what I heard. If you want, you should go chat with Sudri. She should be up at the barracks, I believe.
Surely, but later, because I've spent enough time here as it is, and poor Riju, I don't want to keep you waiting. Sorry for getting here so late. You know, your spa service is incredible here. There was butter involved at some point. It was a little weird, but I felt totally revitalized. That looks like lightning.
Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall.
Okie doke. I don't know why I looked at it sideways like that.
It is thought to have been painted by ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing on the mural says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. I await you. That mysterious voice that spoke to us. Its words reminded me of this mural. This image must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense.
And so what was the riddle? Standing back to back with the throne, so the throne of our town here, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. I await you. Right, well, let's get up to that throne then. Oh, the throne's surely just right above here, isn't it? Excuse me, Riju. Oh, not quite. But this is around where the throne is anyway. Maybe we could actually go see what that hole behind the throne is about as well. It does look like it's kind of only partially covered here, doesn't it? Wait, if this is a movable thing, can I fuse to it? Oh my god, I can fuse the statue to a weapon? Well, that would be stealing, so it won't. But that's immensely cool, and we should do that at some time. Where does this bring you anyway? I imagine if I stand there, then red lights will appear, but... what be down here? If anything. Way down? Oh, this is just another way we could have gotten to the town, I see. I guess they would have put us in jail, though, if we had done that. Right! Okay. Back to back with the throne. Let's do this. Oh, sorry for scaring you. Watch this! Right, like this then. My back is very to this thing. Perhaps this is not the throne they mean. Oh, red pillars across a vast sea. I was like, picturing pillars of light, but I guess these might be red. If maybe I just can't tell because it's nighttime. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Oh, let's have a look and investigate this thing over here, shall we? I could rent a sand seal, that would probably be easier, but I prefer to walk on my feet anyway. Don't want to risk the poor seals for all this. It's not their responsibility to save the world from all this. It's ours as the people. And we've yet to figure out what these weird little, they're almost like massive bones, these little constructions here. I guess they're related to those Gibdo spawners somehow. Maybe they are just Gibdo spawners, but what precisely they are, I'm not sure. Hi! Nice face with arrows all in it. Let me just have those, thanks. I'll be going. Oh, these pillars weren't too far away. But they do look a lot more red now that I'm here. So let's have a look. If we go over here, is there some kind of obvious light? Oh, there's a mirror up there, alright. But I don't have any way to produce light except for the dazzle fruit, right? And that's... oh. Well. Yeah! Oh, that didn't do much. Sorry, I meant... yeah! Bonk! So do I just have to go follow the mirrors and make light all the way? Is it as easy as that? Well, I say it's easy now. There's probably going to be a Molduga in between here and our ultimate end of this, but let's get going. Thanks for deciphering that, Riju. You have made this much easier than it would have been if I had to figure it out for myself. I mean, I probably would have smashed that eventually, given the choice. That looks like a winged Gibdo. Do they have a separate entry? Moth Gibdo. Horrifying. As if moths weren't scary enough. I find moss sand butterflies pretty creepy, to be honest. But, fortunately, I don't have to fight you, because look at all the stuff that's over here gusting into the sky. Oh my god, you catch up so much faster. This would have been nicer if I had those sand boots, but, we are pretty broke at the moment, so. The more case blunking we do, I imagine we'll have some money to spend at some point. Oh, those are some more red pillars. The light's facing this way. Oh, I guess all the pillars are going to be facing into one direction, and then where the light converges, something will happen. The lightning stone, I guess, will show up. Did they already say that? Unite the pillars in light. Alright, I guess that is what they meant. Alright, I'd like to keep my extra stamina here if I can help it. Where does this light go? Oh, there are some pillars there, though, so let's do that as well. Whoa, interesting bird there. Looks like one I don't have. I also want to unlock that shrine over there so we have a teleport point in the middle of all this nonsense. Right, I'll get my stamina back and I'll fly over to that one. Oh, the pillars are right here. Let's go do this. They didn't say there were only 3, but each of these pillars is only operational by... sorry, what am I talking about? They only have 3 pillars. Each set of pillars only has 3 pillars on it, so maybe that means there are only 3 things altogether. That said, this one doesn't actually have a smashable ground with which to get the light here, so perhaps I'll need to do that myself with mirrors or something. I've only got the one at the moment, unfortunately. Or can I just shoot it with a dazzle fruit and that'll, like, light it up? Or does it need to have constant light in it? Doink! Bang! Yeah, it only showed up for a half sec. Maybe if I attach a giant bright bloom seed to it, it'll stay lit up. Because these actually stick with light? Nah, it's not a strong enough light. It needs to be a beam like that. So either we'll need to do some mirror shenanigans, in which case I'll need to find way more mirrors. I'll need to find a dispenser that puts them out. Or I will need, we'll need to unlock another set of pillars like that one first before this one becomes easy to do. But let's go to that shrine first. So we have a teleport point down in the deep desert here. There it is. You can just barely see it through the sandstorm, but you can see it. Oh my god, it's a base and everything. Oh, and it's covered around by all this heavy thing. I'm about to lose all my extra stamina. That's unfortunate. Well, if I had to lose this for anything, what is this? Don't shoot that with fire. It looks explosive. Oh, hey, whoa, what are we doing this for? Let's maybe, hang on, wait. Oh, I didn't know you were doing a combo. Okie dokie. Let's try that again. If I can keep my stamina, that would be better. Actually, this is a perfect time to use extra stamina as something like this. Never mind, we don't even need it. Much better than since I actually flew in not a stupid way this time. Oh, and why not? Let's just get in here and do this shrine while we're here. It's been a bit of a meandery episode anyway, so why the heck not? Ooh, they're taking away all my gear. This is going to be some kind of proving ground. I've seen one of these things watching family play. Ooh. The shrine imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. I like the purifying part of that, because there's some ancient evil over here. Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. Gotcha. My nose is itchy. Proving grounds lure. I wonder what you could mean by that. Yoink, 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 yoink. Right, I don't see myself using this thick stick to great effect. I probably shouldn't do this because it's one of my few weapons, but I'm just fusing it to the end of this for the time being. I guess they're supposed to tell it, the lure is supposed to tell us that we're meant to be doing some stealth stuff here. Could have sworn I just saw something sparkly there. Interesting, so some laser sights. I guess this is going to be a bit of a Mission Impossible dealio. Is this just an endless cliff? Very interesting. Right, let's do our best to get over this. A box here. Ooh, with some fire fruit on the inside. Ah, man, I should have fused boxes to the end of our weapons. Well, whatever. If we get another melee weapon, we know one thing we can fuse to it. We just don't trigger the beam. Thankfully, my spear doesn't trigger it. Oh, I could use the boxes for something else, though, like a sight line. Let's stick them together and do that. Bring them with us. Oh, yeah, it blocks the lasers. Look at that. Some thorny barbs in the... What was that noise? I didn't mean to break that. Oh, oh dear me. I'm sorry, I panicked. I imagine if we get caught in the laser sight, it doesn't kill us instantly, but like all the enemies will know where we are or something awful like that. So let's do our best to make that not a thing. Let's even attach this like this so that we can like prop up as a bigger wall for our sight line. And of course it can block the laser sight here. Oh my! Okay, well just go fast before that breaks. Ow! Oh no, this is just a murdery laser. I see. Doesn't kill you immediately though, that's fine. Alright, I've got a few arrows here. That's not the arrow button. 5. I can attach some fire fruit to them, which would be good here. I guess we're just trying to get all the way through here. Is a headshot fine even if you're not looking? Or to find out. Pew! Yes! Oh, I one-shotted you too. That's cool. Yeah, I thought you were a higher tier than that. Are these like full of oil or something, these barrels? Actually, it'll tell us. Bomb barrel! Yes! Gotcha. Wait, the music is picking up. Did I scare someone? Or alert someone by mistake? There's a metal plate at the bottom there. Gotta be keeping our eye out for chests. Ooh, that person had another bow on them. Good, good. Not that we're really in danger. Oh, I see. The laser, tripping the laser sight also bursts the fire, does it? I can't trip it with my thing, but... Alright, maybe we can just snipe you from here since we learned that we were able to basically one-shot you with the... Oh, that wasn't good. How about this? Oh, constructs. They're all just here now. Do we have to take them all out anyway? We might do. Well, that's fine. They don't look too tough. I don't have a shield here, but how fast can they be with a spear? Probably not too. Oh, and I take them out really quickly anyway. Great, I've got a rusty halberd now. Anything we can put on the end of it from our materials? We've got a bow here that we're not going to use both of, probably. Probably don't have that many arrows. So what's the fuse attack power with the bow? +1. Okay, never mind. We better do the horn. Sorry, just figured I'd try it. There we go. +3, that's a little nicer. And those barbs down there, I guess we could attach them as well. Oh yeah, they're better than the horns, aren't they? I did not realize you were here yet. Sorry. Forgive me. Right. Let me headshot and then bing, just give a little bit of a poke here. Ooh, if I not caught you into the water, would that be good? Headshot! Into the water with you! Oh, that would be excellent. Well, good thinking me. I'll have your spiky club now, too. Probably should have taken a picture of that one, but I'll have a picture of your horn. Oh, yeah, baby. Right, do the constructs all know where we are? Like, are they all approaching us? Like, do I have time? What I'm asking is, do I have time to swim and grab all this stuff? Fuse attack power 18! Well, I guess we don't get to carry that out of here, so we may as well do that. And I say we stick it on the end of this halberd for maximum damage. Jump! Hell yeah. That's a decent weapon. I wouldn't mind having that even above ground, but we won't be needing it for very long, I don't suppose. I can smash all these boxes. What for? I don't suppose much reason. Ooh, and look at the spiky... Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be like that, is it? Listen, you! Yeah! Hey, really, that went perfect. Who are you signaling? There's no one else here. Well, you have a bow and arrow. Wait, hang on. You're gonna want to calm down. All right, listen, you. It's gonna be like that, is it? Out of here. I don't suppose we could take any of these materials out with us. Your equipment will be returned to you. Thank you! That was good and fun. I wonder what they meant by lure. I guess I could have lured them into the lasers. Oh, that's what they were getting at. Well, they gave me so much junk around here, so why would I even have bothered with that? Oh, there's a chest at the end and everything. Ah, it disappeared all their gear, but if there's anything here I don't care for the attachment on, we could try sticking this big spiky pad on the end of it. I'm very curious to try. Do we have any lances we're not, Black Common Horn? We got a few more of those. We can swap back if we decide that this isn't any good. Sure, let's put that on the end of the soldier spear. Spikes! Only +5, but it looks like a pretty fierce weapon. Why not? Maybe that helps our range a bit. Miryatannog Shrine. Complete, as far as I'm concerned. Wow, this is a fun one. I can't wait for more like that. With the fuse especially, the whole, like, survival aspect of it is really fun. Because it's like you're, like, trying to wear... Okay, I have, like, 3 horns here. What can I do? Ooh! Nice looking sword. Oh, this Hinox hammer is a little silly, isn't it? Oh, but this is a two-hander, so I don't really want it either. But, Strong Zonite Longsword, that's fun. They react even better with the Zonite gear, so let's just scan that. And the material on the end, is that the one I just picked up? No, it's a Captain Construct 2 horns. Not quite as good as the one we just put on a spear, but I'll get it logged too, and I'll take my hammer back. And you know what, I think, no, I'm taking it back. I do want another Bokoblin horn on this. That would just be silly otherwise. And since it's already low on durability, though, I won't use the Lionel Saber horn, because that's a bit more valuable. Get it back to how it was. I'm glad I tried, though. Is that all the treasure in this place? That it is! So, thank you. I'll be on my way now. Ah, I got set on fire to the point of being below my max hearts there, didn't I? Or did it remove my extra hearts for that fight? It must have done, because I got set on fire at some point during that, right? So it puts you on a separate health bar, I guess. I'm starting to die of heat stroke all of a sudden. I gotta head back the direction we just were, which was, this is Gerudo Town. Oh, do you know, I'm just gonna start from Gerudo Town again. Because I won't be able to see anything in this blasted storm, and it's all thick quicksand around this part. I'd like to get done with these, whatever these light pillar things are before this episode's out. That's my new end goal for this episode. The geocliff right on the side of that cliff and everything. I guess we'll be able to see it from afar, so I don't need to worry too much about scanning that one. Oh, that's Farosh. That's not the light dragon anymore. Sweet. Long time no see, my friend. A spirit of lightning has taken the form of this giant dragon, making its home in the Farron region. It is said to have served the spring of courage since ancient times. This electricity that coats its body can cause lightning storms, but Farosh bears no ill will toward people. Few have seen it in the current age. Well, everyone look right now, there it is! Oh, I've got a whole bunch of things to read in the book here, sorry. Moth Gibdo. These monsters appeared along with the Sand Shroud, winged horrors that attack quickly while in flight. They have tough skin that allows them to withstand physical attacks. Fire and lightning are effective against them. I think they're a little less sturdy than the ground-bound ones, if memory serves. from part 0. Because we had to tussle with them in part 0, and I didn't like it. Sand seal. These seals use their large flippers to move through the sand as if swimming. They were once wild animals, but have since been domesticated by the Gerudo. They rely on their excellent hearing to find their way while submerged in the sand. Their large, distinctive tusks look pretty ferocious, but their favorite food is actually fruit. Oh man, a whole bunch of Gibdo spawners over there. Look at that. So now we know what those things are that we found way deep underground. Alright, I'm heading to that set of pillars next. Because there was one over there that was sort of lower to the ground, so I guess we'll have to... Ow! Oh, I have heat resistance now, don't I? So we made a bunch of food just for that express purpose. We have copious fruit. Nom 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 nom. Perhaps as we get into the deeper desert, this will no longer be good enough, but for the moment anyway. Even if it only lasts us 20 seconds, that's a few more seconds we have our extra hearts. And since I paid so much money for them... Whoa! Oh, that's cactus. I thought there was a person standing over there. Next up draft we find would be really useful. Oh yeah, it's already too hot again. I didn't have enough money to buy any clothes that would have helped us there. Well, that's a shame, but I tried. Super dope that the Gerudo weapons, like, they double. Did I read that correctly? They double what the effectiveness? That sounds right, because the Black Lizalfo's horn was about 26. Cool. Yeah, doing this on the sand is harder in this game, but there's a gust right there, so I won't worry about it. I think we're still heading roughly the right direction. I could use some bits and stuff, so please don't electrocute me from here. Okay. Ooh, there's a chest right there. I feel suddenly like I'm no longer dying of heat stroke. Is that true? No, I am. Oh, it must be a fake one. Alright, listen, you. Pew! That's enough out of you. Oh, I should have taken a picture of you before. Damn it. Well, too late. And octoballoons. Lovely. Can I photograph them? Nope. That's a bit of extra loot and all. Alright, let's put a move on here. The spa service is actually helping us maintain our health a bit here, though, so I'm not upset that we did it, by any means. Ow. There it goes. But the extra stamina was also quite good. Ooh, another gust here. In fact, the extra stamina is probably about to come in really handy here. Slash, we had some food that would restore our stamina anyway, so I suppose we can use that. But this looks important. Oh, it's a little chiller over here, in the most literal sense. Hello, shock fruit. Place is guarded by Gibdos, though. Although, why would the Gibdos have made a campfire? That I don't understand. We should definitely figure that out after looking at the top here and seeing what this is about. Another shrine over there, look at that. Ooh, what is this about, do you reckon? Hang on, how many pins have I got? 3. Let's put one there then, because I don't want to go there just yet. Oh. Can I rotate you with this? No. Am I supposed to put something metal on the end so you become a thunder rod? I don't know what that's about yet. Oh, I didn't open the paraglider there. That was really scary. I don't know why. Alright, smash! Oh, this is an inner... Oh my god, there were devices in there. I thought it was just going to be more... Huh. I see these are like anti-gravity... more of those anti-gravity platforms, right? Actually, maybe we haven't seen those in this file. I think I maybe saw those watching Family Play. What is this? Is this a thunder rod? Or another stake? Pole! Is the platform supposed to help me get the... Oh, right, the temperature goes down when you're standing in the shade. I was like, why does it keep changing? Are we supposed to use the anti-gravity platforms just to get the poles up there, and we're supposed to put a pole on the end so that lightning strikes it or something? Is that where this is going? Because lightning has been a big deal around here, and I don't understand what else that big platform at the top would be. Okay, sorry, like you're absolutely pouring sweat here. Let's just see about using this thing to get a pole up here. Oh, it's draining our battery, right? Of course it would be. So does it... Oh, it turns off at a moment. Oh, we've got some zonite charges to remedy that. Oh, I can use, ascend here, probably. Better yet, I can ascend up through the platform. Why? If I don't miss. Oh, let's just do it here. You have a huge range on that. Sorry, I meant... Alright, that's enough now. You can go off. I said off, please. Thank you. Now you're sitting on my horn. Give me that back. Now the pole. If I were to be so bold as to stick that to the top here, because it looks like the sort of the same shape and color, right? Does lightning strike it better now? I guess there'd have to be lightning for that. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. So there's a trick to getting each of these to have light on them, I suppose. But I suppose if you had a good enough mirror... Well, the mirror only goes so far, doesn't it? The mirrors that we can pull out. So I suppose we'd have to have a lot of them to send the light all the way around. Maybe I shouldn't have said getting all this done as the end goal for this episode. Because it looks like it's going to be a bit more difficult than I originally anticipated. Is this something I can read here? No, it's just a point for you to ascend, I guess. but it just brings you here. Okay, let's check out that campfire. There's got to be someone around it, right? Maybe they know what's going on here. Was that oil? It's a broadsword. Ow! And a hunter's shield. Oh man, someone was here. Let me just set till night because this heat is getting on my nerves. Thank you, whoever made this fire. Brr, 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 brr. Right. Arbiter's Grounds, Gerudo Desert. Oh my. Oh, I have a pin there. Is that where that shrine was? Interesting. Well, a big Twilight Princess fan like me, of course, knows the name Arbiter's Grounds, but, what is actually over there? Let's rewind this and have a look. No, you don't want to come over here. You wouldn't like that, I don't think. Don't see things. Seeing things will be problematic for you. More so than it will be for me. Oh, you're gonna be a problem, I can already tell. Phew! Why is everything getting all gray here? This is creepy and weird, I don't like it. This isn't gonna help too much. Oh, this is just to get to the shrine, I guess. Let's see. Do I have a fan I could stick on the end of this that would... I have several. Alright, I probably shouldn't have used that many, but... Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably gonna eat my battery in like 3 seconds, but no, don't waste my stamina, my good stamina that I upgraded. I'm just gonna get this lined up right. And hope this works, because I spent 3 fans on it. Right. Go thing go. It's gonna cost a lot of battery, but... Oh yeah! That's some good speed on it. It's actually not taking too much battery, and we've got Zonite treasures to spare. I can at least get up to the shrine this way. If anything else useful is around here, I don't know. Ignore me, please. Oh man, I did... Okay, wait, okay, abandoned ship, and, recall. And let me just shoot an arrow at this thing to turn it off so it doesn't eat my battery. There we go. And we made it. Easy as. Look, go away. Stop spitting stuff. That's rude. Oh no. Wait, no, that's not fair. Why won't it want to go in? Look. Thank you, Spa, for giving me enough stamina to do that. Irasak Shrine. Right, I don't want to do this one just yet, though. I want to get moving on this light quest. So I guess this isn't anything that will help us with that. Damn. Well, I used up all my extra stamina for that, but... Never mind it now. Oh dear. Wait, calm down. I'm glad you can use a bow even when you're out of stamina. Because you wouldn't think that would normally be possible, considering how strenuous drawing a bowstring is normally. I mean, I'm assuming this is a pretty heavy drawstring bow, considering it's... Oh, did my bow just break? Anyway, I imagine they're built for war, so they're probably a pretty heavy draw. Were I to guess, not knowing much about bows. Right, let's skedaddle. If I, like, lightning struck, the thing, the pole at the top of this arrow, sorry, the pole at the top of this tower myself, would it maybe then generate enough power for the light to start going? I'm asking all this because I just don't have enough mirrors with which to do all this, although light is a big important thing around here, so perhaps if I find a sky island around this part, this area, they'll have a dispenser there that will give me mirrors, and I can just buy enough mirrors that it won't be a problem. I could just reflect all the way over here. But the mirrors had an effective limited effective range, right? So presumably at some point this is going to stop being useful. Trying to reflect all the light around! And I imagine they despawn if we get too far away, so... There's got to be a smarter way you can do all this. Oh, unless this is just like some kind of plug and I'm supposed to fuse to take this thing out. Oh, my dumbs idiot is putting the pole on top. Look at these little things just jutting out. That's what we need the poles for, to make it into a little turnstile. In fact, I probably only even need one. And if you turn it, I imagine that it rotates the whole thing. Oh, that still doesn't help the problem of how do we get the light in there. Hang on. Poke to turn you on. Then up you get. Then up I get. If I stick it on top, does it become a lightning rod? You know what, it wasn't a terrible idea. I shouldn't be so mean. To myself. And anyone else who might have had that idea. Assuming, of course, that anyone else had the idea that I had. Which is probably pretty presumptuous. Alright, up to the top with you. That should be close enough that I can do it. Just gonna find a spot where I can ascend here. Now, does this turn the light on, or does it just rotate the whole thing? So that once we have the light in the right position, we'll be able to... Oh, I didn't put it close enough. Sorry. I'm running into my battery out here. At least these things don't take battery very quickly. Breath of the Wild speedruns were already mad. I can't imagine how these ones are going to be. I guess without... Oopsies, wrong button. I guess without stasis, some things won't be quite as possible, but with all the other devices they have, some things will be very possible. And I bet you can do it without the paraglider, too. That would be totally wild to see. Anyway, you turn off now from my poor battery. You become a way to turn this thing now. Sorry for taking so long to figure that out. And you, I don't think, Just want you out of the way, so let's turn this thing now, see what it does. It must be turning the way the light facing into it anyway. It doesn't. So is there anything else down here that would shoot light up into it? Like maybe below all this junk? Can't say I know, to be honest with you. I'm sort of imagining that these, like the pillars, like the one that I found here, well, you'll find a way to get all the light going to each one of these these pillar systems we found, and then once they're all lit up, something will happen. But what and how? How do we get the light reflecting all the way? I've only got one mirror, so I don't want to, like, use it over there in case it turns out that there's going to be a really obvious place I want to use it later. Perhaps I should just search for a skyline around here. Because there's where the dispensers usually are. There's another shrine over there. Let me head back to this first one. Or maybe, should I report back to Riju now that I've unite the pillars and light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way? Okay, unite the pillars and light. I can do that. That's fine. That sounds easy and good. Unite the pillars and light. That should be... All we gotta do is, you know, unite those pillars. Like with light and such. Just gotta unite those pillars. Like with light and such. Should be easy. Should be easy to do. Should be very easy. The design is very human. By the way, the one that I smashed, it's still lit up? It appears to be. And there's one right over there. That's the one we were just at. I think. Yeah, because there's the little gate that's around the side of it. And we should see it's really close to this other shrine, right? Okay. And then there's another one, actually more or less where this light is facing, right down there. That's really short. And it didn't appear to be any way to light that one up, actually. Because the thing is, you might be able to manage this if you just brought a bunch of mirrors around. But I'm expecting they also give you a way to do it with the materials on hand. Which maybe I shouldn't be expecting. But like, say on the top of this. Anything? No. Alright, let me wander around for a bit and try and shut my mouth, just so you don't have to watch it all, and just see if I can find anything useful. That will explain to me what's going on here. In the ruins and whatnot. Unless, you don't suppose I'm supposed to do something in the depths to trigger something up here, do you? No, surely not. They would have made it more clear, probably. So those... Gerudo spawners, once they're open and, like, attacking us and stuff. Because we saw those purple cores, on some of the ones in the depths. Am I allowed to strike those with any old lighting, or does it have to be Riju's, I wonder? We should practice that next time we find one that's vulnerable. This looks really important here, but I can't say I know what it is. By the way, this game, in case I haven't made it clear enough, this is how you do a sequel, absolutely. You build upon all the stuff that was good about the last one. But then you keep a whole bunch of the stuff that was good about the last one, too. So you're right back where you were, but then, like, plus all this new stuff with, like, these, like, tower defense sequences and all the new abilities. It's just so cool so far. I'm having an absolute blast with this game. And with this puzzle, to be honest. It's always refreshing when you find a puzzle that isn't, too obvious. Because and I say this not to be, snide, but there are a lot of puzzles in Zelda where it does feel like they guide you to the answer perhaps just a little bit too strongly because they want it to be accessible for everyone. So I'm glad we have a few that are tripping me up here. Oh, well there's a big whirly-gig over here that I imagine turns this. So I guess the idea is that once we have them all on, we get them to converge in the center, but how we're meant to turn these on, I'm not sure. Oh, it takes stamina to push this, does it? Yes, it does. Oh, no, this raises it up so that it can reach this one. Oh, and then I bet it can shine it to the other one, and then all we have to do is turn it so that it is facing the right way. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. There's an order to it. I understand. Phew. For a moment there, I thought it was going to be way more, scary and tedious to do. Oh, did I already have the other one turned in the right direction? Because if so, that's incredible. I don't think I did. You can ultra hand these, but you surely can't fuse this if it's stuck to the ground. Okay, good. I was just curious. Right, it says to unite them, so I suppose we're supposed to make them all... Oh, but we can only... There's only one whose direction we can change, is that right? And that's the last one here, so we just gotta... Just gotta keep turning that one till it says it's in the right direction, I suppose. Oh, I actually had it nearly right. I guess I have to have it just point back to the beginning. So in just shoving it around in random directions, I almost got it to the right spot. Gotcha! Let's do this then. I guess they expected you to go from one to where the light was pointing, so I should have been to that one first, and that would have made it obvious how this was all going down. Silly me. Are these berries? Or spicy peppers? Yummy. In the middle of the desert, I wouldn't have expected, but I'm happy nonetheless. Unfortunately, with all the light blasting around now, I can actually see where that is in the desert here, so I don't have to worry about finding my way, although it's about to become daytime and get really hot again. Actually, let's just make a fire here and preempt that. I don't have nearly enough wood. I should cut down some trees next time we get a chance. The flint link. Thank you. Let me just sit by the fire until night. That'll keep me cool. Much like me, at this point in our game, Link prefers the cold. Because of the gear we've got. I'm glad we did actually manage to find that early on, because it has been helping our travels quite a bit. Especially as a lot of the gear is very costly in this game. I suppose it was the same in Breath of the Wild as well, but I have less money in this game because I've been doing less side questing so far. Hi there. I'll have those arrows, thanks. Appreciate that. Ow! You are incredibly rude. Now I have to eat it. Pine cone and these simmered tomatoes and drink my nutty milk and eat some nuts just to get rid of your shenanigans. I hope you know what you've done. Ooh, another arrow. And some fruit. Another arrow. Another arrow. Give it. Another arrow. Another arrow. Another Gibdo with more arrows in them. Wow, there's a massive scale fight went on here. We're having tons of arrows. This looks like oil, but I'm still holding out hope that whoever was at that camp survived, so I don't want to steal from them. We should ascend up through this. What am I doing? And we've actually even got a pole in our pocket, so rather than wasting the time... and to bring them up here that way, let's just use this one, because when else are we going to use a pole? We don't have a pole. But you know what? We could probably stick any old thing on the end, can't we? Like this pot. And just turn it like that. Yeah! Right, so I have to turn it so that, wait, this is turning that thing there, right? Oh, okay, hang on. So I gotta be turning it this way. It turns very slowly. Just right in the middle of this is where something is gonna appear, is that it? The lightning stone. Once I get this right in a triangle like that. Oh, a bit further. Come on, pot, cooperate. Like, just like that. It would be easier to do if I had done it with a pole. Oh, this reminds me of that bit in Wind Waker. Wow, that was cool. I hope everyone in Gerudo Town saw that, or at least Riju did. Oh, she's underground. Of course she wouldn't have. Bugger. But the lightning stone, you say? Let's go have a look. Oh, that was right in that platform where I was like, this looks important. So I guess Riju will have to strike that for something good to happen, right? Well, we better go tell her the good news. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because that's all the time we have for now. It was about a half hour ago, but I wanted to carry on with that. But oh, so exciting! So presumably she strikes that with lightning and it somehow reveals us a path to whatever's causing all these the Gibdo nonsense. Sorry, it's G and ends with Do. I keep mixing them up for that reason. So we'll be off to that next time. Next week on the channel, however, is going to be some more Pikmin 4, so do look on out for that next time. And thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Areas and all. Hi. Marvelous, terror-averted, mostly. You know what? I was genuinely scared for the first few floors, so I guess terror-averted is not true or appropriate to say. But we made it through in the end, 100%ed it, and only lost, like, you know, 4 or 5 Pikmin.